There we go.
There we go. What up, everybody? Welcome back to Henshin. We're the YouTubers with Attitude. I'm Jared.
I'm Michael.
Shagger Mike, and our special guest from MORPHIN Network, Ryan.
What's up, guys? I'm Ryan from MORPHIN Network. Just saying hi. Nice Saturday. Well, it's raining here in California, so
it's cold here in New York.
Yeah, it sucks. Oh, and we have Clement too.
So yeah. So Clement, introduce yourself to these guys. This is Jared and Michael. Jared's wearing the ninja
right. Yeah, me and Clement met at MorphiCon.
Always wanted to go, never been.
All right. Jared, Michael, my name is Clement. You may know me as Red Star, and I've been blessed by by Dan Southworth's blessing to be the Quantum Ranger in my community, but that cosplay is going to be on hold for a while.
We applaud that. We applaud that right now. He got double confirmation. So you only go by double confirmation. You got the double confirmation by Dan Southworth, Quantum Red.
Nice.
That is very impressive.
Battle it out! Battle it out! I'm just kidding.
Well, me and a few of my friends are doing a Ninja Storm group out here.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Actually, even better, you have the blessing from Andros himself to name your kid Andros.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Yeah, the only cosplays I had was my Red Ranger, my Morphin outfit. So I mean,
yeah. Well, I spoke to the actor that played Andros, Christopher Kyman Lee.
Mm-hmm.
I told him I named my son after his character in Power Rangers. He's like, awesome.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
But when I told him that, he's like, I don't give a.
Pretty much.
Yeah, can't cuss now, but yes, we got MORPHIN Network. This is our, I guess we can say the first episode of Henshin Talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So before we begin the interview, you guys at home, give this video a like, share, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to MORPHIN Network, hit the little bell icon to be notified when we post videos and go live, and follow all of our social media and Twitch.
Basically, love us.
Yes, and love MORPHIN Network. But all right, so MORPHIN Network, where did you guys get your start, basically?
Well, I mean, from the beginning or how he started his channel?
Doesn't matter.
Viewer's choice.
Well, originally we were part of an old channel which I will not name for reasons.
Right.
But like, yeah. Well, the thing is, I mean, kudos to that old channel. I mean, I still have respect for that channel.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, me and the head producer, our objectives did not go along.
Right.
So and plus, like, it was not comfortable, but it was okay. But the thing is, our objectives did not like make
differences.
Yeah, differences. We had differences on how to run it. So me and my team, my squad, we decided to leave, but in good gracious. We thank that person for everything what that person has done for us. And yeah, and then we were not supposed not to do MORPHIN Network. Originally, we were just like, okay, like we're not Power Rangers, like we're gonna take a break, get on with our lives, be finishing school because I was graduating that time. Until some people in the Power Ranger community, like example, like with the Geeks #show, they're like, hey, like
you mean like Carlos Danny?
Yeah. So they talked to us like, hey, you guys are no longer just like, well, I mean, we're just kicking along. And then they told us like, hey, you should start a new channel. Like, I mean, for your guys' vision. I was like, oh, okay. And we knew that starting a new channel is hard.
Yeah, it really is.
Like we didn't have the resources. We didn't have, like, I don't know if people still like this, but people talk about like a lot of the Power Ranger community in our area is like, hey, people do like you guys. Like, you should do something. It's like, okay, so I had a special friend in the Power Ranger community. I will name her name for reasons.
Right.
She's like, okay, guys, you should do this, and also, basically get people coming together and try getting some. Basically, she told me MorphiCon was our make it or break it, because when we started, it was just like warm following. So basically, we only like 40 likes. We started, but it was like 40 likes, 40 followers on Facebook, and YouTube's like 10 subscribers. Family. So basically, MorphiCon 2018 was our make it or break it. It was basically
you guys basically just started.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They started, but they're doing better than us.
Way better.
The thing is, Mike Jin. That's what I give props. We give our thanks to Mike Jin, because Mike Jin's because before we quit the old channel,
Right.
I scheduled Mike Jin for an interview.
Mm-hmm.
And before Mike Jin actually messaged me, he's like, "Hey, are you still doing an interview?" It's like, "Oh, sure." So like he's also one of the reasons why I created Morphin Network. Like, all right, we'll do this interview, but let's see, And then he loved it.
Mm-hmm.
He likes like, "Hey, you guys are cool. Like, you keep doing it." So okay, so and then actually had contacts with emails with some other Power Ranger actors I met through years. I had their emails, well, professional emails, so I emailed them and they're like, "Yeah, let's do it." It's like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, it worked out.
Yeah. I told them like professional, like guys, this is advice for everybody. If you guys getting something important, give professional emails.
But be professional.
Please.
Do not do emojis. Do not do Keep it professional, and always say Mr. or Mrs. or whom you concerned.
That's why one day we gotta hit up Mike Jin, be like, Mr. Mike Jin, you're holding a belt we want. We're going to take it.
No, yeah, but you guys want to contact the actors. Keep it professional, like, and detailed. Your emails have to be detailed, like what you want and where they can find you. Because of course, the person, they were like, okay, who are these people? Like, do they have a link? Because of course, there's something called spam email where people like, So that's why you make legit that you're actually legit. So
that's why I keep track of those like every day. Like I see like, oh, we like what you're doing. You want to hit like collab with us? I'm like, that's fake. That's fake. That's fake.
Yeah. It's very detailed. So how it starts? So I'm now going to continue. So after Mike Jin's interview, we got Eddie Frierson, Frax. Actually, I actually interviewed Frax a long time ago. So he gave me his Gmail, his email. I want to share it, but he was like, okay, he was actually want to talk to me more about voice acting because I had a friend that was into voice acting and he wanted advice. So I was like, hey, he's like, yeah. So props to Eddie Frierson for giving my friend voice acting lessons. Advice. And then after that, MorphiCon happened, and I had a goal. So for you guys starting new channels, you always need goals.
Right, of course.
In the health field, we call it SMART goals. So basically, it's called: is it specific? Is it measurable? Is it attainable? Is it retainable? And is it time-based? Those are called SMART goals in the health field. And I always teach it to my team. Like, okay, guys, if you guys want to do stuff, you need a goal. Because if you don't have a goal, it's not going to happen.
Of course.
So that's for your new channels out there, always have a goal. Or aka SMART goals, so you can succeed. So anyway, MorphiCon happens. I had one goal. I'm like, yeah, interview actors, but I had one goal. And I had one objective. And that was my main objective. And I will do anything I want to do. And that was to get JDF for an interview.
It's cutting in and out.
Yeah,
I get it though. That's what we had at MorphiCon was our goal, was to basically just get our name out there, really connect more with the Ranger community, because it's like I've known people through cosplayers and actors and stuff, but it's like now the channel, it's different. It's a different feeling than just going as a fan, but now we're going as a channel. So it's like our goal is just, get our name out there, start progressing and growing. So yeah, I get that. Always have a goal when it comes to, especially starting channels.
Starting channels always have a goal, because anyone can just upload something, right?
Yeah, of course.
But the thing is, what's the point? Like, what is your, also for starting channels, know your key audience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Power Rangers, but is it for kids or is it for us? So for our channel, it's more catered to us, right?
Yeah.
Because Power Rangers is very catered to kids. I mean, yeah, but like let's say adults our age want to where can we find the Power Ranger channel that can talk about Power Rangers in the community? Yeah. So you have us, you have hashtag show, you have you guys, and yeah.
It's a whole big community for us. I dig that.
Yeah, like Clement here, like he does Super Sentai, like Clement.
Yeah.
I mean, the Sentai is great, which actually leans into one of our questions. I guess we'll give this one to Clement since he's Sentai. What got you initially into Super Sentai?
Well, the Super Sentai, what really got me in the beginning was Kaizoku Sentai Go Kaiger.
That's the start for everybody.
Yeah, it's a start. And like when I first saw that series, like it was what, maybe 2015 or 2016. Like I was like 5 years too late. Like because it came out what 2011.
Yeah, 2011.
Yeah, 2011, and at that time, like the series was done. I didn't hear anything about Super Sentai until like maybe 2015 or 16, and when I heard about this series, like they said they like bring all these sort of like old Super Sentais from like the beginning till their series. Like they do like they morphed into all of these old school like Super Sentais that were there before like Power Rangers exist, and I was blown away. It's kind of like the Kaizoku Sentais are kind of like the Guardians of the Galaxy mostly.
Basically, yeah. No, see, yeah. You got it good though. You got into the series when it was completed. I got into it as it was still airing, so I was like, I caught up, and I was like, damn, I gotta wait once a week. That sucks.
The Sentai that brought me into the Super Sentai world was probably Time Ranger.
Time Ranger.
That's a good one. So you just got into Gokaiger and you just fell down the rabbit hole with all of us, right?
Yeah, I just fell into it all of a sudden, and like I even downloaded the song that they have on iTunes. Like they have the song of Kaizoku Sentai.
Oh yeah, it's on iTunes.
So I play that. I was jamming on that song all day, like listen to that, I know I'm pretty sure you guys are all aware of the Shout Factory. They're doing like
the
Shout series. Yeah, I just got myself Z Ranger, Time Ranger. And I'm thinking about getting Jetman's series.
Yeah.
Like, I will go to Shout Factory and ask them, like, okay, that's before they even released Jetman. I asked them, so what are you gonna do about the past Sentai before G Ranger? And all of a sudden, they're doing Jetman, and I'm like, okay, so you plan on doing Jetman? So they basically that's what they're doing. They are gonna do Jetman up to Go Ranger eventually if the audience wants it.
And plus, this app that I have, 2BTV. Shout out to 2BTV.
They have all the Sentai.
They have
Factory.
Yeah, some. Lupin Ranger versus Patrol Ranger.
Doll. Like yes,
you know, we have a Mitsuha too. You know, you guys got California Mitsuha. They have like 3. Crap. Never mind.
Hey, it's raining hard here, so I mean.
You see, okay, Clement, you win.
Oh, yeah, Clement.
The one Mitsuha we get stuff and anime.
You win.
You got it. They got it. They have Japanese stores. They have Mitsuhas. California, they got it good. They got it good right now.
Yeah, I do plan on visiting. So,
and they also have
hey, MorphiCon 2020. You should guys go. I mean, we live literally like 30 minutes away from Anaheim. So
yeah, right there. It's all good. I'm already going. I already know I'm going back. Going back to Monterey Park, gonna stay out there, go to MorphiCon. Hell, I might go to Disneyland.
It'll be my wife and my son's first time.
Yeah, they need to go. They need to go. I've been going since 2016, so I was lucky to go for their 5th anniversary.
And my first con has to be New York Comic Con. That was my first con.
Yeah, my first con was LA Comic Con. That got me into the con world.
My first one, San Diego Comic Con.
Freaking Clement, now I don't like anymore. But
me and Clement were good.
2010, man.
Yeah, that's my pocket.
I don't know if any of you were there for 2010, but it was the year of like what Harry Potter, the Deathly Hallows was a big thing, and Ryan Reynolds was releasing his Green Lantern thing.
Yeah, we will not talk about that.
See, we
will not talk about that.
I saw it on G4 TV. I was there in spirit, but then like I had New York Comic Con 2010 as my con.
Mine was 20.
Oh, so you got in late.
Like it was like a few months after I graduated high school.
So you were the late bloomers where Comic Con started getting overpacked. Now we have the biggest overstuffed con That's not a good thing.
I don't care.
Well, that's crazy because you guys went to like New York Comic Con. I really want to check that out, but you know, I'm here. I got a full-time job, and I just can't like ask any days out, and I'm probably already too late for the tickets. But
the tickets aren't really on sale.
They usually don't go on sale until like late spring, early summer. So you make sure everybody's prepared. It's like, okay, people are coming from other countries, other states.
Yeah, so
you got time.
Yeah.
Well, at San Diego Comic Con in 2010, I did like meet some of the designers from Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and I did meet them. And I met the designer, Street Fighter, Yoshi Ono. Yeah, the guy who had that little Blanca with him all the time, and even Cliff Blazinski, the designer of Gears of War himself, and now he is off the
I can one up this. I can one up this. I met the man behind the Naruto Storm franchise. Stage Naruto and all, doing poses.
Oh yeah.
Wait. Tampa Bay Comic Con. I met the voice actors for Goku and Vegeta.
Yes, not the Kai one, right? The abridged one.
No,
No, I met Chris Sabat, Sean Schemmel, Eric Vale. I was gonna meet Masako Nozawa. I also was gonna meet Naruto's Japanese voice actors, but been a busy person.
Yeah.
I met JDF, Jones, David Fielding.
So I think if we list Ranger actors that we've all collectively met, we'll be here all day.
Probably.
yeah.
But like I said before, I met Clement at MorphiCon. What was your take on when they announced Tiger Ranger as a guest at MorphiCon last year?
I was surprised because I didn't know that any Sentai actors would be there. But hey, like some of the they said that the Kiba Ranger will be there, so I was like, wow, that's incredible. And also the actor who was in Ginga Ranger, he was the knight, the Black Knight or something.
Yeah.
Ginga Knight, Ginga Knight. Yeah, he's the Magna Defender in Lost Galaxy, and also the Lupin Blue, the guy who is the
Kudak. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember
who did all his stunts. He was there.
Yeah, no, that took me by surprise. I'm like, Kiba Ranger next. I've already met the Tyranno Ranger and Tower Ranger from Jew Ranger at 2016 MorphiCon. That was an honor. And then meeting Kiba Ranger, I was lost for words because, like, dude, this is basically, he was the sole reason of how I found out about Super Sentai in 2010, because I'm just in high school. We're sitting in class. We're bored as hell. I'm like, I'm going to Google Power Rangers. Then I see Die Ranger. That's where it started. And then my friend Stan, who was the reason why Henshin Gate exists, got me into Shinkenger. And then I fell in the rabbit hole. With Kamen Rider, Ultraman, I discovered things I didn't know about Power Rangers and Tokusatsu. And here we are today.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But I think so. We know their start. All right. So now we know what got Clement into Super Sentai. What got you guys into Power Rangers in general?
Well, I got into Power Rangers thanks to my cousin because she basically shout out to Jackie. Her name is Jacqueline. We moved out basically because like she used to live here with us, you know. And she was a Power Ranger fan. And I was like, I was like 2 or 3, and she would watch us VHS tapes of my Morphin, like all the complete series. Because
I missed that.
I still have some around.
Because we didn't have cable. We didn't have So basically,
I missed the VHS tapes of Power Rangers stuff. I still have mine from Beetleborgs.
Yeah, like we didn't have cable. We didn't have, of course. There's no internet back then, no YouTube.
No, nothing.
Yeah. Well, we did have Channel 11, Channel 7. So the core Power Ranger season were there.
Yeah.
I don't know about history. So what she would do, because she was born in 1989. So
so like his cousins, like me and my cousin. My cousin was born in '89. I'm 91. we were watching Power Rangers together like that.
Yeah, 95. So she literally saw through it. So she was a Power Ranger fan when she was 3, and then she went in 95. So I was introduced in 1998 when she was already right. So she's like, "Hey, let's go watch Power Rangers," and like and then
that's when like
Power Rangers in space.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So basically, I got into it. So I got into it. I loved it. I loved I liked the I was like, oh, it's cool. Teenagers with attitudes. Because before I was watching cartoons, like, oh, it's cool, live action. Because I like robots. I like Transformers, and it's all like, oh wait, superheroes, robots. So I got it. I got hooked into it. And I like Jurassic Park. So, and then when we finally got cable, well, my first season I ever watched on TV was Lightspeed Rescue.
That's a good season.
And then Time Force came. Time Force is my favorite season. It's my all-time favorite season. Time Force is my favorite, and and show so on. I got into it. And then like thank God for like Toon Disney for showing those old Power Ranger seasons.
Oh, Toon Disney!
I got caught up with it. Thanks to Toon Disney, I got caught up with it. Because Toon Disney used to have like show every episode of each season before. Because remember Overdrive, the season anniversary.
I remember.
So they literally would show because Saturdays. I remember Saturdays, Toon Disney or Jetix would show new episode of Overdrive, right?
Yeah.
Well, the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday slots were the old ones, but in order. So I didn't catch up with it. So and plus it was at 5 o'clock, and I guess called 3:30, so I can't watch it. So I got caught up thanks to Toon Disney. So props to Disney for helping me catch up.
Disney.
Okay, my brother is hurting my soul right now.
Yeah. So.
No, I remember Toon Disney.
Jetix.
That was a time in my life where I was in and out of Power Rangers after Dino Thunder because I grew up watching through it all, and then like SPD, I was like, oh no, I'm trying to start high school. I'm not into Power Rangers like that, but I would watch it with my cousin, like an episode or two, and then like I fell off completely during Mystic Force, and then Operation Overdrive comes, and I watch it entirely with my one of my other cousins because it's like, all right, we're watching it, and we see the anniversary. As soon as it ends, the series ends, I call him up like, dude, did you see that ending? That was some Pinocchio type ish. I know because Disney owns it doesn't mean you be acting like Pinocchio. And then it was because as you mentioned, Time Force got you into Power Rangers. Time Force has a special place in my heart because I'm in high school at that time, sitting in Spanish class. Me and my best friend, who I'm going to see a little later, we were just sitting and talking. One of our other friends were talking. I hear from the schoolyard in my classroom, I hear the Time Force theme song. I'm like, who the hell is playing Time Force? I'm like, dude, you hear that, right? I was like, yeah, what is that? I'm like, Power Rangers Time Force. What the hell? And then 2 years later, I fall in the rabbit hole of Super Sentai.
Yes. So yeah, comment, how did you get into Power Rangers? Or what got you into Power Rangers?
Oh, my turn?
Yeah.
Your turn.
Well, I was in foster care.
Oh, wait, Clement.
Oh, Clement's turn.
Oh. Can you hear us, Clement?
Oh, how I got into Power Rangers?
Yeah.
I was like around elementary school at that time or middle school, and I was born in 1992, and I just got home, open the TV, just go on channels, random, and 8 years. So I started watching in 2000. I don't know which series came out in 2000 or what started like
Time Force.
No. Time Force.
Wild Force.
Wild Force or something.
Hold on, let me see.
No, what year was that?
In Space. Galaxy. Oh no, Lightspeed.
Lightspeed?
Lightspeed.
Yeah, okay. When in 2000 when it came, I started watching this show, and it was like, oh, these guys in color outfits, and I was like, oh, there's monsters and these 5 people just fighting, and I was like really into it, and all of a sudden I was like, oh, it's called Power Rangers. So then I just keep watching the series, and then when I saw a crossover of like other Rangers, I was like, wait, so there's more? And I was like, I gotta be curious, and then like on the weekends when I wake up in the morning, I was like, wait, what Power Ranger is this? Like, it's a rerun? or it's like an old one. It looks so old. Like it has a low quality than the one that I was currently watching. That's Lightspeed, and I was like, oh, they have colors too. They're Power Rangers in space, and like their helmets look like like an astronaut will wear or something. And guess what? I got into it, and then there's like reruns of Mighty Morphin, and I was like, "What is this?" It's like I keep watching new Power Rangers, and I'm not watching episode by episode of the storyline. And I was like, "Oh, Mighty Morphin episode 5," or next week episode is like what? Lightspeed Rescue episode 3.
Yeah, no, I have a VHS collection of old, like when it was Mighty Morphin season 2. I have like the episodes that would air every day when it was prime time, and then like rerun episodes. Bless you.
Yeah, so when I watched Power Rangers at that on TV, then that's when I hooked. Like I love Power Rangers, but then yeah, like lately some couple of kids like teased me thinking like oh, Power Rangers is lame and stuff, and like at that time, what, Lego Bionicles was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They were like, Bionicles is like the Power Ranger of Legos, and I was like, oh, they're getting into it, then maybe I should get into it too. But then I was like, yeah, I wasn't into it. It was like I was more like into the Power Rangers at that time, and
Yeah, especially what I thought Bionicle was. I'm like, it was just like Power.
Yeah, I was into Rock Raiders back then. Screw Bionicle. You guys remember that Lego Rock Raiders? That was the shit back then.
Yeah. But yeah, so that time I just started to love Power Rangers, and I have to say, like, I always liked the 6 Rangers, like the special Rangers, because they stand out more than the regular 5s, and like if there's what makes them so unique when they make a special appearance. Like the original 5, I like them, but what makes the 6 Rangers so special than any of the 5? That's what I love about the 6 Rangers. Yeah.
I'm sorry, my favorite 6th Ranger scene was when Tommy became the White Ranger, coming down from heaven above.
Yeah,
I guess.
Sorry, guys. Got pressed thing by accident. You guys saying?
But I would say the 6th Ranger that made a huge impact for me, it was the Quantum Ranger.
Oh.
Yep, the Quantum Ranger.
I think my 6th Ranger is a tie between Jason and Tommy, because during that time of the Green with Evil arc, I'm watching it as it's airing. I'm drawing this, like,
yeah.
Thinking back now, like that's what culminated into what basically what Henshin Gate is, just like Power Rangers, anime, and all that stuff. And Jason, because Jason was the original Red Ranger, I was always a big fan of Jason. And then seeing him as the Gold Ranger, it's just so cool. It's so cool.
Surreal.
It's like, yeah, screw it. Jason for the win. But then I got Super Sentai, and I was like, now I'm conflicted. I don't know what to feel. Because like, but then it's like, Super Sentai.
Power Rangers.
What have you done to me?
Super Sentai.
I don't know.
Like Super Sentai or Power Rangers, like both, like they both have their own formulas of, like the audience, the story, the message, and the pacing. They have, and also the villains. Like the villains have their own like personalities that you can feel like you're related to, instead of just attacking the city and they've been destroyed by Power Rangers very quickly.
I think one of my favorite recent Sentai villains is Zed from Tokuger. And yes, it's because not only because his name is Zed, but it's just he's so charming, cool, methodical. He's getting Red to embrace his dark side. So it's like, and this is the lighthearted season of Sentai. So that's like, wow. Kudos, Toei.
I would say mine is Kaizoku Sentai's Bosco.
Oh yeah, no, damn, I'm rethinking my list. Yeah, Bosco was so cool.
I was like, where's Bosco in Super Mega Force?
Thank you!
Where is he?
Thank you! Like, where's Bosco? You wasted such an awesome character.
And where's Sally? Where's Sally, that monkey?
See, See, I'm not the only one who thinks this. But no, Bosco, I think edges out Zed just barely because Bosco gets that win.
He betrayed the Red Pirates. He stole the treasures. He made an alliance with the Zungyaks. He found a way to unlock the Ranger keys without any of the mobile rights. He used that horn, that trumpet, and then they all came to life. And they're more like skilled and advanced fighters than any of the monsters.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you're facing like a more experienced, like cloned, like artificial, like Super Sentai warriors that can just kick your butt.
Basically, it's like Mighty Morphin Season 1 where they had the clone Mighty Morphin Rangers. It's like those
Mighty Morphin
Mutant. Yeah, it's like that, but these guys are more deadly. And they didn't have a king crab who was made into a popular meme, which we we've used those videos for ourselves. I will admit that. But
wait, isn't that crab like a Jose Canseco?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll admit they had that, but other than that, Bosco did it better.
Awesome.
I'm not ashamed of it either. Those videos.
Funny
I'm ashamed of what I did. I'm not ashamed at all. But yeah, so we talk about Sentai. But like, what are your guys' take on the broader Tokusatsu genre, like Kamen Rider and Ultraman?
I don't really watch Kamen Rider. I mean, some of it, but I'm not really a Tokusatsu. Well, we can count Sentai as one, but I'm not really a Kamen Rider fan. I mean, I do watch some, but I'm a casual, so
yeah, that's fine. We got everybody has their own cup of tea.
Yeah, I mean, I do watch, but it's not my thing. I mean, I can see why people love it, but to me, it's not my thing. I mean, again, like Super Sentai, I just feel the story is more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not to bash Kamen Rider, but like, I feel like it's more relatable.
Right.
Yeah, I like. This is why I like me. I love shows that are relatable. I love heroes that are relatable. That's why Spider-Man's my favorite superhero. And go Marvel. Scooties, it's kidding. But I like Kamen Rider, but I'm not a huge fan of it.
Yeah,
I don't hate it, but my
Kamen Rider. Yeah, not many kids can relate to. It's like, they get captured, turned into a cybernetic robot, and then they often save the world by fighting Nazi-like characters. I don't think kids can relate to that.
I don't think so.
Yeah, plus it's like I can see. I mean, there is some things I wish Power Rangers do because, like, yes, Kamen Rider is a little darker, but I mean, it's cool. Actually, I'm hoping that a new Power Ranger series is kind of like a Sentai. I mean, light but a little dark. Well, not dark, but more mature.
That's the only thing we've all hoped for out of Beast Morphers, which we talked about in one of the videos we filmed, which is going up soon. But I guess since you guys are here, what do you guys as Morphin Network hope out of Beast Morphers?
We talked about a lot on our podcast. I wish Leonard was here because he's a lot.
Yeah, they did talk about it too.
The thing is, we're hoping that it needs change. I mean, like you can keep the lighthearted things, but the thing is, okay, honestly, it's also an interview we did with Will Schufeld, the Red News still. Okay, you gotta remember, these actors, the actors, they're doing it for a job. But the thing is, you're getting them nothing to work with that's like not like in their age frame or something like that. It's right. Because like there's even one line said like, "Oh, there's a line where I started laughing a lot." I mean, I agree. Like, who in the world? Okay, you're teenagers, right? Like that. I'm 22. I'm 23, 24. Like, for a 19-year-old our generation, like, who would say, "Oh my god, that's so epic!" Oh, I was like, no.
I'm just like, no. I'm watching it. I'm like, no, please.
Look at Dino Thunder. They're teenagers in the modern era, and they act like teenagers in the modern era. The dialogue, they're they're believable as teenagers. That's a season done right. If you're doing a teen right. In the 90s, yes, Power Rangers in the 90s, teenagers, that was normal because like easy,
like 90s cheese.
Yeah. but they got older because remember it gets older.
Yeah,
That's so for going back to your question for Beast Morphers, I'm hoping that it can have the same feel as as the post Sword era, because Beast Morphers is dark. Go Busters is dark.
Yeah, it is.
I was surprised. Even though we are not. I didn't hold up. Oh, okay, guys. So Leonard, he's available. Can you guys?
Yeah, of course.
I can use that Gmail in your yeah. I'll tell them.
Yeah, I think I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. They're gonna send it to you.
I think Beast Morphers. Is
Got it.
Little.
Yeah. So
it's gonna be a little hit. It's gonna hit more to home to me because Go Busters is the first Sentai I saw from beginning to end as it was continuously airing. Aside from watching Go Kaiger or Shinkenger.
Yeah.
This is the first season I'm watching as it's airing week to week. And stories just unraveling and unfolding and
yeah. Well, again, I'm hoping it can go. Okay, at least not. Maybe you can do Post Ordinary. Remember Post Ordinary after? In space up to Wild Force. It was yes, it was still for kids, but it had darker tones.
It had something writing.
Yeah.
Yeah. If not, maybe you can go the Disney route. I know people a lot are hating on Disney, but dude, Disney tried.
They did. They tried.
Their marketing was bad. That they tried. Look at their. Come on, those explosions.
Oh, Leonard.
Oh, hey, man.
Hi. Hey, I am outside. I just finished a test and it's raining.
All right, Leonard, this is Jared.
I'd rather take rain than the cold here in New York City.
And this is Michael, the one in the Batman t-shirt.
How's it going, everyone?
Hey, you suck crap about the Batman shirt, dude.
Just out here Rick Rossing it in the rain right now, so.
You guys have any questions for Leonard?
Basically,
yeah. I was going through it. I think Leonard's a DBZ fan, so quick side.
Yeah.
What do you think of the new Broly movie?
Oh, 9 out of 10. I reviewed it on my on a podcast I do outside Morphin Network. 9 out of 10. Easily better than the first movie, especially better than Bio Broly. Anything's better than Bio Broly at this point. So
I don't talk about Bio Broly.
Oh my god.
We don't talk about that here.
But yeah, so
I'll not be named.
so I'm hoping for Beast Morphers, it has to have the tone where even Will Shufel said, it has to have the tone of a broader audience, because you can no longer do the cheesy 4-year-old. Come on, no, it needs to grow up a little bit. That's how Marvel. Heck, even My Little Pony is killing it, and yeah, I'm serious, and I'm not even a brownie.
My Little Pony had Breaking Bad references.
I know. See, My Little Pony has better dialogue than Power Rangers now. This is embarrassing.
Oh, it hurts. See.
Yeah, we talked about it on Morphin Network yesterday.
Yeah, My Little Pony has better dialogue than the current Power Rangers of what's happening. I'm saying it right now, and I'm not even a brownie.
I can admit it does.
I'm mad.
I can admit that it does.
I'm not even a brownie. By C. But anyway, that's my thoughts. Beast Morphers needs to go what RPM did.
Yeah. No, I can say not all the Disney seasons caught me, but most of them did. And it's from what I've heard, that Disney, they didn't really care. They wanted to make Power Rangers animated, which can work, but not in the continuity that it's in.
Oh, they tried to make anime, but the thing is, that's what Mike Jin told me. They tried to make animated. The thing is, the company that Sentai would not allow them.
No way.
Yeah, they would not allow them.
Oh, crap! That Toei. That's the funniest thing. Toei has animation. It's most of their guys are working on the big popular stuff. They're working on One Piece. They're working on Dragon Ball. They're working on the Glitter Force stuff. And it's to segue again back to Dragon Ball real quick. Dragon Ball Super, their animation was I was gonna say it's piss poor animation, but it's because they were working on One Piece movie.
Yeah.
And then they were focusing most of their time on One Piece. And it's okay, now they got their groove back with Broly. They're getting their art style back to form what it used to be. So I think it's possible if Toei gets their animation department to, work something out with Hasbro. I think Power Rangers can work as an animation series with its own continuity and stuff.
Yeah, you can do Shy Grid and yeah. But
Funny
anyway,
thing- Funny thing is, I already did an entire like Dreamcast. Like, if I were to do my own casting of a Power Rangers animated series, I would have what's his face, Chris Smith, the guy who does the voice of Chris Redfield from Resident Evil 5, have him as Jason, Nolan North as Tommy, Tara Strong as Kimberly, Home Chick who does number 3's voice from Kids Next Door, and
Lauren Taub.
Beyond.
Lauren Taub.
Her. Yes. Will Fredo, the dude who did Batman Beyond's voice, and Ron Stoppable as Billy, and Homeboy who does Cyborg's voice in Teen Titans as Zach. And then for Lord Draken, with the mask on, it would be Steve Bloom's voice. With it off, Jason David Frank.
God.
Okay, I think his fan cast. I think that casting is a bit better than what I had. I guess the cat's out of the bag now. We have a follower named Ninja Stooge that did a fan art of old concept that I was coming up with like years ago before Henshin Gate, and it was like called it Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Next Generation with the kids of the Power Rangers. But then I was thinking to myself, all right, the continuity would be all over the place, not gonna make any sense. So I scrapped the whole story, but I kept the designs, which we're gonna post later this weekend. And like the casting I had was Hutch Dano from Zeke and Luther as Jason, Leon Thomas from Victorious as Zach, Victoria Justice as Kimberly, Matt Bennett as Billy, Tanya Gurnati from Aaron Stone as Trini, and Avin Jogia from most of the cast would be from Victorious, but he'd be Tommy.
That part I'm gonna have to.
But this is all animated, not live action.
I know, but for me, it would be the first 5, but one that I've got his name. That dude that played Leo in Kicking It.
No, Jack.
That guy, what's his name? The guy, pretty young guy.
Really? I have a list of I have a list of actors. I have a chance to make Power Rangers in the animated series. Who would play who? But again, I think a lot of time, a lot of budget we don't have. So it's like right now we're just making a fight series to show that we can make Tokusatsu animated. It can be done, and hopefully Hasbro until we can see that. Yeah, but it's gonna take a while. But I think I like if the cast I had, I would love to see Steve Blue as Lord Kraken. I'm thinking about it right now so hard, and like I can see it.
Honestly, I did a stream where I played Dragon Ball Fighter Z with the Power Ranger mods. And the funny thing was, Lord Draken's mod is on Goku Black, so it'd be really funny. You got the voice of Goku to be the voice of Tommy and Lord Draken.
I like Goku Black. Changing it with
Goku Black.
There's so many.
There's so much wrong. I know why he's complaining about Goku Black, because originally Goku Black was one of the big reasons why he came about was because Goku Black was originally an internet character. Because back in 2009, 2010, there were a lot of Dragon Ball animations where it was like the Goku Wars, where Goku was fighting different versions of himself from around the universe, and Goku Black was the main villain. They got that guy to work for Toei Animation and Funimation to make Goku Black.
So now he's canon.
Yes, he's
the whole story about Goku Black. Okay, I don't like Goku Black. Whenever I see a cosplayer that's Goku Black, I just look at him like, really? Really, dude? I'll fight you. I don't like it. That was good. Got me.
I don't mind Goku Black, but it's like, dang, you got an internet dude to do it. I mean, respect to him. He's getting paper.
No, like the creative process, cool. I will give him his props on that. The story behind Goku Black and Super, though, no.
From a guy from the internet.
But the creation of the character, cool. But the story behind the character now, no. But yeah, we talked about that. So I guess to bring this whole thing, as Ranger fans and as YouTubers, like what does that mean to you guys, like as a whole in this community?
Again,
ask the question again because I didn't get it.
Like, what is it like for you guys, not only Power Ranger fans, but YouTubers in this community? It's just in this broad space in general.
It's good. I mean, we like it. It's very. I mean, like it's like at least. Throwing it up, it's a very good. Power Ranger community is really good. We love. I mean, there is some toxicity. All fans have toxicity. We can admit that.
All fans do.
Yeah, but the thing is, the Power Ranger community, like, is very, very humble. I mean, like basically, it's like meeting a friend. It's like I said this last time. Going to Power Ranger cons or con related to Power Ranger is like a family reunion.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. That's
the actors make you feel home. The community makes you feel home. Even the YouTubers make you feel home. Like it's like a family friendly feel. And like so
I like that.
Very positive. Very positive. That's why YouTubers like Power Rangers is a great inspired us and like giving back to the community. So basically, it's like giving back to community content and all that stuff. So yeah.
No, I agree wholeheartedly. Like at Power MorphCon, it was Shuki Shinobi, and I would meet him just hug because like we haven't seen each other since 2016. Like, oh, Shuki. So like we have that kind of camaraderie, and then like other people are seeing me and our other friend Nero, and like, oh, you guys are Henshin gays. Like, you guys are the idiots who did this stupid ramen challenge. I'm like, yeah, and then we told him, and it was like, it was funny. It was like, yeah, we're just talking like we're just all friends and stuff. And I had to tell the story behind the ramen challenge or after it. Like once the camera stopped rolling and everything, I collapsed, I fell out, body temperature dropped, heart stopped beating for a while. I nearly died that day. But it was because we were betting, oh, what's the next season of Power Rangers going to be? Is it going to be? It was before Beast Morphers.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't
you were part of it? It was Juoger
and Suwon.
Juoger or Q Ranger.
Yeah, and
I was Team Juoger. Our friend on channel Ryan, he was Team Q Ranger.
That's when I was auditioning for it.
And like we're asking, I was asking around at conventions, like everybody in the Ranger community, even asked some of the actors. And like, oh, who do you think? Oh, we're thinking Juoger. I was like, yeah, I'm winning. I'm winning this battle. Then they announced last February Beast Morphers. I went, oh crap. What have I done? And then it's like, okay, I made it worse for myself because I'm the one thinking I'm gonna win. That's all good. So it was like, okay, we got the spicy ramen challenge because that's been our stick from the beginning. Taking it twice beforehand. Just the ramen in general, like either we're singing or we're reviewing the 2017 movie Toys. So I was like, okay, we'll take the ramen challenge. But how are we gonna add on to it? We'll take the ramen challenge, add not flashbang. We added hot sauce that was basically 1 million on the Scoville units. And then we took the one chip challenge with it.
Let's just say
it wasn't smart.
Not at all.
It's like I'm thinking, oh, how are we gonna ramp this up? And it's like the hot sauce. I'm thinking we're getting the flashbang hot sauce, and then I'm watching Hot Ones on First We Feast, and I'm like, I want that hot sauce. 1 million on Scoville unit. Bought it. And then my mom was like, oh, you should give some to your dad. I'm like, no, I'm not killing him. And then like, yeah, we take the challenge. We both got affected, but I fell out. I'm
actually happy I wasn't there for that.
It was more of like, yeah, because we had to accomplish our bet, but it was also we were celebrating. That time was our first year on YouTube, celebrating 1 year on this platform. Now for our second year, we're gonna do something a little tame, not crazy. But you guys in the Morphin Network, what would you guys do for your first anniversary to celebrate?
That's a good question. We'll get back to that because you know.
However, you don't do the spicy ramen
Don't
challenge.
do it. Basically, that's my horror story. I tell people to not do it. Or
now we're gonna do a challenge. We might do something kind of original.
I have a couple of challenges in mind, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll
as long as it doesn't involve remodeling a bathroom.
we got
something. I died. And I had to go to a concert the next day, so I screwed myself up.
Any got questions, Chris?
Yes, we also talk about anime. Aside from Dragon Ball, what is your anime of choices?
Me?
Like right now that we're watching, or just favorite animes in general?
In general.
Oh, okay. Well, obviously everyone in here likes Dragon Ball Z, so I'm in the camp too. A lot of really good. And I recently watched Devilman Crybaby for the first time, like last year. It was an amazing anime that honestly did bring me to tears.
My little brother who's watching Goku versus Goku Black.
Pretty good.
He got me into this anime called Seraph of the End. It's on Hulu, and it's good. That's Devon, who's in the background right now.
For me, my favorite anime of all time is Fullmetal Alchemist, the Brotherhood. I'm into Attack on Titan and One Punch Man, but my go-to is always be Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood because there's a lot of animes, and this is the only anime I see. It's one of them that's not flawed. I cannot see any negatives about it. I'm very critical in anime. I'm like, okay, Brotherhood's actually really good. It keeps story pacing.
Yeah, I need to watch Fullmetal again. I love Fullmetal.
I love Naruto, but I'm sorry. Dragon Ball with taking 4 episodes to do Super Saiyan. Dragon Ball music.
Thank God they made Dragon Ball Z Kai. Is that I appreciate Kai more.
Hey, look, fans make money. They're like, how can we make Dragon Ball without doing too much? Here you go, Dragon Ball Kai.
Yeah. So, Clement, what's your anime or general?
Well, I'm still currently watching. I'm currently watching Boruto, Naruto's son. Journey. And, I love the Naruto ever since I started watching it, and me and my brother have been watching it since we watched it together. And Dragon Ball Z is me and my brother's thing. We love Dragon Ball Z. But right now, the anime that I'm watching right now is I'm starting to. I don't know if there's going to be any more season, but I'm getting on the board of One Punch Man right now.
Season 2 coming in this year.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start watching One Punch Man myself.
So yeah, I'm going to.
The anime I used to watch growing up was Shaman King.
Oh, I remember that.
You have to go.
So underrated. Such an underrated one, man. Shaman King was dope.
It was so good. I actually went out and tweeted to Viz because I'm doing my internet research. I'm like, okay, who owns Shaman King? Who owns Shaman King? I went to Viz. I'm like, yo, is there any way you guys can make it uncut or season 2 released uncut? They're like, we don't know who owns the rights. And now I'm hunting around like who owns the rights to Shaman King? 4Kids, Viz.
Show jump owns it.
I'm on that hunt because
All right. So you guys, any more questions for us?
I think okay. If I had to recommend an anime for everybody to watch, it's a movie. It's coming out on DVD this April called Silent Voice.
I heard about that one.
It is beautiful. It'll have you like, what the hell, man? What the F? It'll have you in tears. It had me tearing up. Like, this is the first half of it. I'm like, oh god, this is how it is. I don't know how it's gonna end. And it had me. I actually just saw it 2 days ago in theaters when they finally re-released it, and I'm like, me and my friends, we just applauded this movie because none of them have seen it. I saw it a year or two ago. I wanted to see it again. Now DVD's finally coming out. Finally, I can highly recommend that anime movie.
Like I said, the anime that I recommend, it's on Hulu, the one that I've never gotten into. Seraph of the End.
Seraph of the End.
Yep.
Yeah, no, there's so many animes I'm watching, just taking my time because obviously I have work. We're also finding our time. We're just sitting out thinking of content to make. We're hesitant on what video. One video in particular we're very, very hesitant about is on the K-pop group Big Bang. It's not because they're bad or anything. It's just I love.
I would not. It's good, man. I want to watch that because I got some. K-pop is very interesting to say the least. I'm not big into it, but I know a lot of people who are. It's pretty big.
Dude, we already did 3 parts of Big Bang. We did all of Group 21. We've done random K-pop videos, already reviewing them because like I love K-pop. I've been into it for almost a decade, and it's like I remember after Big Bang Part 1, our comments were like, "Fantastic, baby! I'll go through these live performances." I was like, "Okay, calm down. We're gonna get to it." Like, because it's like I had to leave California for MorphiCon. I'm like, "All right, we gotta get ready for MorphiCon. What the hell are we gonna do?" Because we had to do. So I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna be gone." So I was like, "Okay, we gotta make videos leading up to MorphiCon." So I'm like, all right, might as well get the Big Bang stuff out of the way. But we finally said, "Oh, we're done for a while." I breathed a sigh of relief, like, "Oh, I'm done. We ain't got to worry about Big Bang for a while." But then it's like, all right, we got to finish Big Bang. And then I'm not touching BTS because I love BTS. And I've been to K-pop events and concerts. Those people will kill you.
I'm sure they would.
They trampled one of my friends before. I'm like, what? No. Now, K-pop fans scare me, and I was scared to go to KCON LA. I missed KCON NY. But the only reason why I went was for Peter Sidarso. He was going to be there. I'm like, damn it, fine, I'll go.
Yeah, he has a reputation.
No, they're cool. They're cool. It's just their Pokemon Go teams differ from my own. I've gotten over that.
Oh wait, which team are you on for Pokemon Go?
I'm Team Valor.
Okay.
Oh, bye-bye.
I'm Mystic.
I'm out. Get out.
It's
Wait, hold on, Ryan. Which team you on? Which team you repping?
So, but Mystic, boy.
Okay, making sure.
Fight now, dude. What a fight.
Bro, I'll never forget the day when Pokemon Go started doing these teams and stuff like that. Ryan and I have a group of friends at school, and they were like Mystic, Valor, Instinct, and legit almost became a gang war.
It's basically that's what it is. It's Bloods and Crips. And you got the yellow team. You got Latin Kings just sitting on the side, like
Mr. Crips.
we're just chilling. And then me and Yoshi, we see each other at MorphiCon 2016. I tell him I'm Team Valor. Dude nearly kicks my head off. Me and him had beef since then. So I'm like, all right, Yoshi, I see how it is. We were cool until you were Team Instinct. All right, whatever. But then I was like, I'm done with Pokemon Go. After that initial time, I'm in like flying home to New York, and I'm in Chicago. I catch Pokemon. I'm like, so this is how it is, huh? I'm ending it. I'm done. I don't need to get killed for this.
No, you don't.
Oh my God.
Oh no, I still have Pokemon Go on my phone because I play Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu on the Switch, right?
Right.
And it was actually my wife. She's like, "Why are you on a red team?" I'm like, "You do not understand Pokemon Go." Like, I tried, it did not work out.
Yeah, Pokemon Go, that and K-pop are too dangerous for me to be in. Can't do it. But
I don't want to tell my team because it's ridiculous.
It's all good, man. Nothing's gonna happen.
Okay, I am not part of any of those teams because there's a lot of controversy. So I created my own team. That is
Team Rocket.
Balance. That is great.
Team Rocket. Team Rocket.
your team, I respect it.
Okay, my team is called Balance, and the legendary Pokemon would be Lugia.
I respect it.
That is my own team. Lugia.
Team Rocket.
Okay, respect.
I respect it because I had Pokemon Silver. That was my game, so I'll give him that.
All right, guys. Anything else you want to ask us?
Have you guys played Kingdom Hearts 3 yet?
I'm almost done with it.
Man, Ryan's gonna keep Ryan's been
You're hating on it.
for the
I
past
am
few days and will not leave me alone about it.
All right, shut up, brother.
Do not spoil it. Do not spoil it, Ryan. My brother's here and you're about to get the game soon. Do not spoil it.
Do it.
I will find you. You don't need spoilers.
I will find you and I will kill you. I have to
Ryan, do not spoil it.
Oh no, I think he left.
He's like, I'm gonna go back to the parts right now.
I just got the game on the day it released, and I still haven't played it because I want to catch up to the story. I want to know what is going on Birth by Sleep, on everything, because I didn't get to play those games. I only played
Clement, I'm going to tell you right now, Clement, from what Ryan told me, the first 5 minutes, they recapped on everything that happened. Oh, Jesus Christ, no.
That's right. I am. He's with me now.
I'm gonna come to
Anyway, Clement, it'll recap you on every other game that you have not played. Don't worry.
Kingdom Hearts 3 it's like touch and go because like after Kingdom Hearts 2, me and my cousins we're sitting like that was a secret ending. We see the trailer of this whole Keyblade graveyard. Years later, it comes out to be Birth by Sleep. I'm like, wow.
What's the point?
Okay, by the way, guys, did you guys play Kingdom Hearts 3 yet?
We just said no, we haven't. I told you
I don't have a game of Keyblade.
On Tuesday.
I will find you
I'll
and I
play
will kill you.
Huh?
I haven't
So you played the game? Jared?
I'm playing it this weekend, like, but I'm
I
gonna have
have
a
the
whole day
Xbox.
tomorrow.
I have the
Okay, so basically, guys, take your time. Do not ruch this game. This is a great experience.
Yeah, don't try to speedrun it.
No, don't speedrun. You speedrun. You wasted the game. I'll tell you this: the best worlds so far. My number 1, Pirates of the Caribbean. Number 2, San Francisco. Number 3, Toy Story. Those 3 worlds alone can be one game. And a world takes at least 7 hours to finish if you want to explore.
I'm gonna be
5-7 hours.
Well, I'm over here. Whose game I've been looking forward to is the Resident Evil 2 remake. I'm over here. I'm like the
remake already, man. I didn't This game is more important right now.
I'm sorry. I tried Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2 was the first game I tried at E3, fam. Of course I'm gonna be hyped for that one.
That game stresses.
I actually pre-ordered Jump Force.
See,
give me your PlayStation 4 account so we can run hands on people.
Jump Force together. Perfect.
Hey man, Jump Force is gonna be lit, dude. I'm just saying.
Oh my God, this is gonna be good.
This game is beautiful.
My most anticipated games this year. Resident Evil 2, Kingdom Hearts 3, obviously. Jump Force, Anthem, Power Rangers might be anticipated because if Justin Wong is working on it, then I kind of am looking forward to that game. So yeah,
I'm gonna wait till I see more. From what I've seen so far, I'm down. I'm down for it. If it's like playing like Fighter Z, yes.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I would say so far, like I think it looks all right. I mean, it's just, the game has until like April, so they're gonna be on a time crunch on how to fix some mechanics and stuff like that. But I think, and I said this on the podcast, my podcast and Morphin Network, that the one thing I want to know is if the game is good enough, could it make it to Evo before August? That's what I want to know.
That's a good question.
Because I've been to Evo.
Yeah, I have some friends in the gaming community. I'm gonna ask them because like I'm gonna tell them too. It's like, yo, when Power Rangers comes out, you guys gonna be putting this in rotation. You're gonna be playing this and put tournaments and this stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
like,
if that happens, definitely I will.
Because I have friends over in the gaming community called Sonic Boombox. They hold these events and stuff. So it's like they've always playing like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Smash Brothers.
Speaking of Mortal Kombat, you guys get Mortal Kombat 11?
You already know. That was another game I'm highly anticipated for. You already know. It's iron popping. I got BX storyline first.
I'm getting it.
Well, I'm good.
Ryan's just hugging his Keyblade. He's just like,
Ryan is more than likely to keep back
to the Nether Realm and
Keyblade is a good weapon. A weapon of heart. Get it?
There we go.
This guy.
I like that.
Darkness.
Okay, I got a question for all of us.
Okay.
Who would you be siding with? Scorpion of the Shira Ryu or Sub-Zero the Lin Kuei?
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero. I've been about that like since day one, dude.
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero.
I'm a little conflicted now because Sub-Zero nearly killed me out here. So screw that noise. I was in that vortex. I know what it was.
So was I.
Nah, screw that. I might go to Scorpion just because of that.
Hold on. That vortex joke, was that a Mortal Kombat Mythologies joke?
It's every joke. And it's every joke in the book. I'm being petty right now. That
Oh,
nearly
my
killed me.
Oh, Mythologies was so terrible.
I kid you not, right? I'm outside because my wife asked me to pick up something. I'm like, yo, somebody just pissed Elsa off.
Wait, you would be Sub-Zero?
I'm like driving in this, and I'm like, yep, this is how it's gonna end, huh? I see the bright light and everything.
Okay, so I have 10 minutes left. So yeah, any last questions for us?
I'm here for the majority of the time, so it's all good. So
Probably yeah.
Talk about video games and stuff. Oh my goodness.
Man. I can't really think of anything right now.
Well, I mean, we also talk about.
Oh yeah, Scratch. You guys, any of you guys got the Switch?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get one. Waiting for this tax return. You know, W2s. I can finally do my taxes. So
I got my Smash
got
game.
the Switch right here.
Yeah, I have Smash Bros. I
just got it today.
One game, well, 2 games I want for the Switch. 3, I guess. He's cheap. Besides Smash Bros., I want No More Heroes.
Oh, that one, yeah.
I want Kamen Rider Scramble.
I played that. I recently played that. Very fun game. Very fun.
Like, does it play like the previous one on PS4?
I don't know because I never played the PS4 version. What happened was my homie Boken Kabuto came over my place this past week so we could finally review Bumblebee. He brought a Switch and had the Kamen Rider game. And he got cheap at Pasadena Comic Con because it was from China, meaning
right.
But yeah, so far it was pretty fun. I mean, I've never been big on Kamen Rider because I just never got the chance to watch it. But after playing the game, I'm totally gonna be playing. I'm gonna watch Kamen Rider at some point. So
yeah, definitely should. I say, personally, if you had to watch Kamen Rider, start off with like Kamen Rider Decade because that's like the 10th anniversary seasons, like Gokaiger.
Okay.
Gokaiger, and that's also what it's like. Basically, that's the best part about Kamen Rider Decade. You can also get into Shinkenger through that as well because that's how I got to. Because I'm watching Shinkenger and I'm also watching Kamen Rider Decade at the same time, and that's how I got into both. And researching Kamen Rider, going down the rabbit hole of Tokusatsu more, I found out about like Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, Mask Rider, all these other Tokusatsu shows right under my nose. So I highly recommend Decade. It's not like everybody. It has people divided. I personally say I like it, especially up to today. I'll also say I watch Kamen Rider Decade, and then like Gaim. Kamen Rider Gaim. Since you're a big Dragon Ball man, Kamen Rider Gaim will be the show for you because basically the main rider is like Goku, but he's also like. And you will love it.
All right, I will take your word for it. DM me the name of it. I will totally look it up and watch it later.
Of course, awesome. I got you. I love sharing Kamen Rider Gaim with everybody because that's how. Yeah, animation class at that point in college. That's when Henshin Gate was still in its infancy, growing, starting to be planned out. That's when I was like, I'm starting. That's why I made a friend in class. Like, we're just talking about Kamen Rider and stuff. I'm like, oh, this is great. It is great. And any other questions, Mike?
No, not really. You. I'm gonna send you guys my Switch username.
Yeah, Switch, PS4. We're all gonna be
or Xbox One.
Yes,
Jump Force for sure. We're gonna be sharing our stories on Jump Force. I got this one question. Any conventions you guys planning on going to this year?
There's for LA. There's 9% chance I'm going to Long Beach Comic Expo with Clement. 9% chance. Now it's a 9% chance because I think I may be going.
You guys got to make your way out here.
We would. The thing is, money-wise,
Money.
Buddy.
I just got fresh out of school, so I'm looking for a job. Right now I'm just currently interning, so but I hope it's not getting paid, but whatever. But yeah, like cons. WonderCon is a big maybe, but of course Anime Expo, and yeah, basically those are cons coming up for this spring.
Yeah. No, I want to go to Anime Expo, but it's like I also want to go to like VidCon and stuff, and then like I don't know, like it's like many it's like so many conventions we have lined up just on the East Coast side of things. I have no idea.
Liberty City Con,
Big Apple Con.
Big Apple Con.
I know like some Power Ranger guys they go to Big Apple Con, so I might return to that.
Also, of course, New York Comic Con, PalCon 2, which is January next year.
There's so many cons, and then I got KCon New York, and also might have to go to KCon LA.
Oh boy,
I got to cover the K-pop side of things for Henshin Gate, and then like Ranger stuff.
Oh, we gotta go. We have to go.
Florida. Because I heard about the whole Ranger Stop Pop thing. And I'm like, I want to go. I can't.
That Power MorphCon Express.
That's in Texas.
Yeah, I know.
That one we try to go, but thing is, again, our schedule.
Like scheduling is money and all that stuff.
Special video for that. So yeah, we're gonna
I wish we had the GIF of Vince McMahon from WWE just doing like money. Give me money.
Oh my god. Yeah, no.
Have y'all did you all talk about wrestling yet? Do you guys are you guys
we talk about wrestling.
Yeah, I'm a baller guy. I'm a baller sports guy.
You see, and I keep telling Ryan, yeah, like I understand, like don't get me wrong, I'm a basketball fan, I'm a football fan, hockey, but like I'm also a wrestling fan.
I remember my culture. We're into ball sports. Baseball, football.
You do know the first WWE Cruiserweight champion of the new year was a Filipino, right?
Anything and B. No, a B.
Right.
Basketball. Those two. And baseball. 3 Bs. Okay, for those Filipinos,
Brandon.
they love sports. It's baseball, basketball, and boxing. There you go.
I love boxing.
Yo, he's representing Triple B.
Listen, I love any sport just as long as it involves chicken wings.
Yes, 1,000 times yes.
We cover. Right now we're in the middle of WWE 2K19 going through. We just did the Royal Rumble.
Let's not talk about that.
2K19.
How is it? I'm told really good things about the game.
Guys?
We got WWE 2K19. We did the Royal Rumble, and then we're booking it like we're New Japan Pro Wrestling. We're going straight to WrestleMania. One of our his little brother is taking on Brock Lesnar. So. More power to him.
More power to him, yeah.
I'm just gonna be there with the chicken wings. I'm like,
but yeah, we cover wrestling. We give our own star ratings because unlike Shagger Dave, hence the nickname Shagger Mike, we give WWE. Last time I gave star ratings for New Japan Wrestle Kingdom 13. And then we also did WrestleMania because me and my boy were holding. Go check. Like me and my friend were at my house. We're watching WrestleMania. we're like the one thing that took us out of the experience is when I think it was Todd Phillips. He says WrestleMania in Louisiana where streaks come to die.
I remember that too.
It took us out. They're like, what? Wow, no. It's like because like Undertaker, Asuka's like, no, I don't like this. I don't like New Orleans for WrestleMania.
I would say this so far this year, WWE has stepped up. I really enjoyed this year's Royal Rumble. I really did. Like it was unpredictable because I did not think that Seth was going to win. Like my bet was Drew McIntyre was going to win.
Yeah, no, I was thinking either McIntyre or Seth. I wanted a surprise. Basically, what they did with the women's Rumble, I wanted them to do with the men's Rumble because like they had Becky losing the match early on, then she comes in and wins the Rumble. So I'm thinking they would do that for Finn. But hey, you little Andros.
Yes, this is my son.
Andros.
Hi.
Hey.
Let me see. I can't see.
He's right here.
Say hi.
Aww.
Yes, this is Andrew. But yeah, no, Rumble weekend was great. I also watched Takeover. Oh God,
Takeover this year was pretty good. Not as big as Takeover LA, but it was still good.
it's still good. No, it's like I can never like even if it's not good, it's still good.
Yeah.
I think the match of the night had to be Ricochet and
Johnny Wrestling.
oh, this is like the wrestling. The story behind it all was just.
He's looking at
My question at this point is, what's going to happen to Candice? Because she finally came out of the friggin' blue last week before Takeover. And she's like, Johnny, don't you touch his hand. I'm like, girl, where have you been for the past few weeks?
This man is falling into the dark side. Why are you not here helping?
And your ass is late to the party, bro. I was so upset.
Yeah, that's been questioning that to him. Like, where is his wife? Where is Candice?
Did you see Ronda Rousey's outfit?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
White Ranger.
Looking like the White Ranger. I'm like, what?
See, that's actually big up to Sasha Banks. Her husband made that.
Wow.
I think Sasha Banks is a Power Ranger fan, if I'm not mistaken.
What?
Sasha Banks, Xavier Woods, Cedric Alexander,
Yeah.
Seth Rollins.
Ronda
Oh,
Rousey.
yeah, SummerSlam, I think 2015, Seth Rollins coming out looking like the White Ranger as well.
Yep. And then when Dean Ambrose came back and him and Dean Ambrose became tag team champions, it was before he got injured. He looked like the Quantum Ranger.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, he did.
That was hype. Like, honestly, only in wrestling. Yes, Ryan, only in wrestling will you have Power Ranger nerds, okay? He can't hear me.
Yeah. See, Power Rangers, it's not even just Power Rangers, Tokusatsu in general with wrestling. Because in New Japan, you have the current IWGP heavyweight champion who comes out during his entrance doing 2 Kamen Rider poses.
What?
He does, see, Leonard does the Kamen Rider Kabuto, and then he does this from Kamen Rider Double.
Oh.
Yep. This.
Yep. Yeah, like that made me love Tanahashi way more because I'm like, all right,
He's like, I have no idea what you guys are talking
he's
about.
like his hair, his moves, everything. Tanahashi was great. Then I found out he's a big Kamen Rider nerd, and then he was actually in the Kamen Rider Switch trailer. Oh,
Yeah, he was.
I saved that somewhere on my Instagram. But yeah, I was like, wow. There's like, and like New Japan and I think like mostly just like Super Sentai and Kamen Rider, they just do like collab well, so they blend so well together.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, I can't wait to see what they have in store.
I know it's Ryan specified about why we love the Power Ranger community. Like I said, because the Power Ranger community as a whole, Power Ranger, Super Sentai, Tokusatsu in general, is just international.
Yeah,
we have met people from Power Morphin is a great example. We met people from Ireland, we met people from Greece, England, Australia, Canada. We have people from Canada showing up too. It's like,
I really gotta get on. I really gotta get on Power Morphin.
Yeah, no, I have so many friends I have friends from Australia, I have friends from Canada, and it's like
Germany.
Dude, the funny thing, we have Henshin Gate fans from Japan who we've seen at conventions. It's just like, it's so crazy.
We recently had some subscribers who subscribed to our YouTube channel because I do Morphin Gaming Time, who were from India, and I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
So
it's crazy.
It's the reason why, and I'm repeating what Ryan said. Like, what the big difference between the Power Ranger community and fandom, aside from like Overwatch, the fighting community, Smash Brothers, and everything else, is just. It's just warm. It's just welcoming.
Yeah,
that's the best part about
it. That's what I love about it. That's why I'm glad I got back into Power Rangers.
I mean, I'm glad I never stopped.
Yeah, I never stopped too.
So, even though in my opinion, Operation Overdrive was one of the worst seasons.
Yeah. It's not the actors and actresses' fault. It was the writers.
Yeah, no. Everybody cried.
They cried.
That's one thing about, even with the Neo Saban era seasons, I don't bash on the actors because I actually enjoy their work. Like, we mentioned this in one of our videos. We mentioned how even
Megaforce.
Yeah, Megaforce Pink was in a freaking McDonald's commercial.
Yeah, she was.
I love McDonald's. I love the Megaforce cast. You know what? That's my opinion. I love them, and seeing it combined like that made it even better.
Okay, that got me hungry for McDonald's.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna order pizza soon after this. So
Yeah.
I'm one thing about California. I like they can order Pizza Hut.
yeah, I'm actually gonna order pizza. I'm actually hungry right now.
I'm just gonna get something. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I'm probably just gonna eat some wings, have a beer.
See, that's Ryan.
I got beer at home, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a nice Saturday night. I'm debating if I want to. I know I want to watch Lupin versus Pato because I think this is like the second to last episode.
Yeah.
So I might have to watch it.
Oh,
And just the shameless plug for Morphin Net. Clement, are you going to be reviewing the last 2 episodes of Lupin versus Pato?
Yeah, I am, and I don't know. Like, I'm kind of changed the time because my work schedule has given me like morning shift, so I will be working from 6:30 a.m. till 3, and usually I give my podcast around 3, but now I have to change it to 4 p.m. So
that
4 p.m.
Working always messes up your schedule. I remember like when we first started, we tried to do something, but it's like I know that either my work or like with our other members, Kevin or Ryan, that like all of our work schedules would be so messed up. We'd have to reschedule, like changing it up and stuff. So it's like, yeah, I get that. So, but I'm looking forward to seeing what they have to say.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to like what the episode is going to bring to us and Lupin Rangers because it's getting crazy now. And personally, I really like Pot Ranger Red, the Pato Ranger Red.
I love Pato Red. I
like Lupin Red.
I love the Reds. I'm biased by Reds, but I love these Reds. But I think my favorite, the standout of the season, is X.
Oh, X. Yes, X.
Because that weekend we were away and we had to do a live stream for I think it was Hero Man. It was like last June. Anime Next we were on vacation, but it was like we had to do some stuff. So I was like, okay, we were doing the video on one of the Tokusatsu series that didn't get made in South Korea. So we were watching Lupin vs. Pato, and then we were looking at the news pertaining to Lupin Pato X. I'm doing my research on him. Coming to find out he's from the Naruto stage play in Japan. He's legit, not like anything. He was Naruto.
Yeah, he was Naruto. Noah was Naruto on the stage live performance. Yeah, he was.
I was like, what? Naruto's a Power Ranger. Yes. And then him doing all the flips and tricks made me love him more. So I'm like, yes, thank you.
He basically had a moment.
Yeah. I mean, okay, Toei has been on our asses for the past year, 2 years. But I will say thank you, Toei, for giving us Lupin Pato X.
Awesome.
And yeah, no, I'm again looking forward to.
He's really holding up the Kingdom Hearts 3 game.
I'm almost done with the game, so I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. But I'll say this: the last half of Kingdom Hearts 3 is insane. I'm saying it right now. Like catch up with the like. I'll say this: this game has 2 halves. The first is of course Disney. Second half is like Final Fantasy shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, like
it's all going to the melodrama.
They took risk in this game. Like something happens and they'll shock the heck out of you. Like,
here's a question, Ryan. Here's a question. How many tequila shots do I have to take every time I hear the words light or darkness?
It's funny.
Oh Lord, I'm already 1 step ahead of you. No.
Leonard, they don't say light or darkness a lot.
What?
They say friendship and darkness.
Stock on my supply.
Friendship and darkness. All right,
No,
so here's the thing.
Turn up, Leonard.
Every time you hear those words, you take a shot.
Friendship.
Got it. I'm writing it down.
I've already said this.
No, but seriously,
On my Twitch channel, I will do that. I swear to God.
Hey, but seriously, they don't see light and dark.
That's
They don't see light and dark a lot. That's what I'm going. Whoa, it's basically friendship and heart. This is I'm not gonna spoil anything, but you're gonna get your heart broken in this game. I'm saying it right now.
See, I've already break my heart this week.
I'm not done with the game yet, but there's a heartbreaking scene in the game.
I've already had things break my heart.
I'm ready. I'm ready for this.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a conclusion, by the way, guys. It's a conclusion. I'm telling you right now.
I know.
About damn time.
Well, no, the game
Who said that?
Dude, out of all the games that have been coming out, I remember MorphiCon 2016. Me and my friend Ryan, we go out there. As soon as we land, we had to take a cab over to Pasadena, and then we passed the Square Enix building. We're like yo, it's right there. We should go there. Tell them where the hell Kingdom Hearts 3 at.
Well, it's here in Marham.
No, it's
real. No, when I got the game, I was like, my friends were like, it's real. It's real.
It's real. And it's like,
it's real.
At the end of 2017, we got the trailer and the music video. We did the trailer reaction and everything. Like, yo.
Oh, I was D23. I was in D23 when it happened. I was in the audience.
You were there.
We were like, because my friend's like, show us a damn date, and then like, the whole I never been to a panel. Everyone was screaming like shit. Like when the date's like, well, I remember it was 2018. It was supposed when there was a date, like finally a date, everyone started losing their minds. Even the broadcasters were losing their heads. They're like, oh my god, oh, yeah! And also, you kind of they're like, he was like right across the hallway. John Boyega was in the audience with us, and he was really dancing in his seat. He's like, "Fuck yeah!"
John Boyega.
He was like,
I think D23 is this year.
Huh?
Yeah, D23 is like every other year, right?
Yeah, it's every year.
How do you feel about going to MorphiCon?
I think I'm gonna go to D23. If I can't go to any con, I'm going to D23.
Yeah, go. You can go this year. I mean, tickets are already out now.
I'll bet. I'm gonna go.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. I have to go to pizza. I'm getting hungry.
We all gotta head out. I got a long ass day. I got a long ass night. But here we go. Thank you, MORPHIN Network. Thank you.
Oh, stay tuned. I'll give you some advice after this. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you.
I'm looking at the chat. Nero was here earlier. SK the Gamer, fellow Ranger YouTuber, was here. So I'll talk about later. Until then, you guys, this is the first Henshin Talk. Hope you guys enjoyed. And until then, catch you guys later. Peace.
Goodbye.
Peace, guys.
Bye.